All right. Hey, what's going on? Good morning. I like to talk about something I addressed yesterday on the live stream. I mean, I did two streams yesterday on Halloween. I did an after stream over Aunt T's and happened on his panel. And then I talked about it last night. I kind of had a little rant in the beginning of that stream. It was like 8 hours. And I fell asleep on the tail end. So I got to watch that shit. I'm kind of tired of talking. This goes for the whole black sector, I've noticed. You got a lot of individuals love to put batteries in people's backs. That's one thing I cannot stand in this website, this piece of shit website we call YouTube. I'll say Google and YouTube, both of them. This happens a lot. The new format in chat rooms. I mean, back in the day, chat rooms, you don't usually do that. If you have a problem with someone, you have a little disagreement and things like that. My problem is this is very common. Noticed this last year. I noticed this year. A lot of people love doing that shit, and it's becoming a habit. But as a channel host, how can you let someone get that in your ear, trying to dictate what you do on your channel? I mean, you're supposed to be a responsible host and show true leadership. That's what a host's supposed to do. I mean, I have leadership. If people's going on, what's going on, Generate Salute. You're supposed to show real leadership time to time. Like, you got to put your foot down. You can't let someone dictate your channel. I treat everybody else the same, across the board. I had to make some few changes around yesterday. I didn't like what I saw, and I look at the audience what I saw because I look at my own content too and pay attention to what I'm saying and things like that. I'm not trying to get emotional over this shit. I'm just gonna put this to rest, and I'm gonna put this on further notice. If anybody hear this, if you're trying to be a new subscriber over here, you've been warned. I don't put batteries in people's backs. You think for your fucking self. I'm gonna might have to do a stream on that. Think for your fucking self. That's gonna be a stream that's going to be a topic I'm gonna talk about in the future. What's going on, Third Ward? That's gonna be a topic I'm gonna do probably Tuesday or something like that, or Monday. I'm not gonna do it this Tuesday. I'm not really interested in that. I might have to do that one of my open discussions. Think for your fucking self, man. You got too many fucking yes people around here. They love to put batteries in people, stir up bullshit. What I just saw yesterday with old boy, that was gonna happen. And the bearded guy, no beard, no light side, your ass is on the chopping block too. And I ain't. It's no diss to Big J, but if I was him, he better watch it because them things ain't playing. This whole thing started in March. I've been peeping how this shit works. And he got hosts that didn't bother nobody. It was peaceful. They was cool until they let bullshit come to their content. You can't tell people shit. Shout out to Nadia for that. She told the truth about that. Because a lot of times you got people, it's just not really know that she's hard headed. I mean, I ain't gonna. Ooh, damn! I done slipped that. Yeah, she or whoever's hard headed. Sometimes you gotta look at people, or he or she is hard headed. You try to tell people the benefit of the doubt, they refuse to listen, and we're warned by certain people what they try to do to fuck up your content. And Nadia was right about that specific individual that I have a problem with. I don't frequent with that channel no more. I'm just to let you know if y'all wondering why I'm not over there. I don't fuck with bullshit. I do the real shit over here. I actually give suggestions, ideas, and then I just move forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here trying to build this big ass group. No, my unity is small. It's super small for a reason online. Because if I try to do this big unity shit, the last time that happened, I got flagged on some whole shit. And it goes back to 2012 because I'm reminiscing that. I don't want that happening on this channel again because I'm not going through that again. Y'all made y'all bed, you fucking lie with it. It's like this: if you're with me or against me type mentality, if you're on that type of time, I don't give out my information to anybody. I'm just sorry. I'm just kind of I'm looking at people side eye right now because I'm learning that some people are just fraudulent on here. I'm not trying to get mad and take anything personal. I'm just telling it like it is. I'm not on that type of time. It's a small unity process. I'm trying to build something to help the younger generation so they can get a feel of what my content was about. So it's specifically for the younger generation to get the knowledge. The older generation is gonna be hard headed. They're too stubborn. I mean, I'm stubborn too in the degree. I admit my shit, but just own it up to it. But these dudes, they don't want to own up to it. Or these females won't own up to it, men or women. And these black sectors love to put battery in people's backs, and it gets on my goddamn nerves. What's going on, Absalom? Salute. A lot of times, people are just full of shit. They just want to be on the right side of the fence, but really on the wrong side of the fence. I'm so fucking tired of niggas in general that co-sign that shit, and then you wonder why the channels ain't shit. And that's what I had to do. I had to cut a lot of channels off around March. The summer, I thought they were decent until I had to cut some off in other areas around the summertime. Same with the fall. I'm gonna keep doing it because I'm gonna show y'all I'm not no yes man. You got to show me something. You got to prove something to me. But if you have individuals that like to derail and destroy panels and shit, that's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna be cordial with that person, but I'm not gonna fuck with her. Just sorry, man. I seen it over at Kuda's panels a lot. She stopped coming over there and don't pay that man homage. I mean, stop it, man. I know how this shit works. They don't want guys like us to thrive over there. So don't make a title say let the men speak, but the hypocrisy comes on your end. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't co-sign that. No. I'm guilty of going over there. I'm learning as a host, you gotta look at who you frequent. You just gotta cut some people off, man. They ain't about shit. I said this 1,000 times. I was done with niggas since 2012, and I hold that fucking stand on this goddamn channel. Anywhere else, if whoever gives me a moderation, that's cool. But if you're trying to be fake with it, I'm done with you. I'm gonna treat you like a fucking guillotine. I'm executing motherfuckers over here. I'm not playing. I'm not playing this month and next month. Your ass is out of here. I'm not playing, man, because I'm trying to get a better audience. So I'm trying to see who I'm gonna mess with and talk to. We can have discussions and build it on the street. I can do that. It's just me. I'm in a bad situation right now. But salute, DeAndre. You want to have a contentions what you want in life. I ain't got no problem with females in anything. I'm just saying when I see a certain individual trying to control the channel, I tend to dip and just from the distance. I don't really care anymore. I got to the point when people get their batteries put in their back. What I saw, it's just execution style. I'm not playing, man. I'm not playing with these people out here, man. I'm done with fuck people over here. I've been done with that. So I'm just gonna be careful who I give out my channel to. Most of y'all are inconsistent. I'm sorry. Over there. I just gotta be careful who I talk to in the chat. And I'm learning. As a host, I'm cutting heads off. I'm not playing. I'll be serious about that villain sphere shit. Might take that to the next. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm the channel to do it. But them individuals, hell no. I'm not working with somebody that's unstable. I said that last night and I stand on it because I don't give a fuck who listens. I don't give a fuck who listens to this stream. But I'm just saying I'm not gonna co-sign it for a long time. Because a lot of people are just fraudulent, man. I get so tired of the bullshit, it's not even fucking funny. But you gotta understand, a lot of people, they in it for the wrong reasons. They in it for the money and all the other shit. That's what it boils down to. And I'm good. I ain't come here for fucking money. And that list just showed me I mess with half of the people on that list. They're decent people, but the rest of them I just don't fuck with. So all that is, I'm gonna tell you right now, probably I'll say Wednesday, end of this weekend, and next week you're gonna hear somebody complain about that shit. I'll give it tomorrow, they'll complain. They ain't gonna complain right now because it's Monday. They'll start off tonight, and then later they're gonna just start off the next day. Yeah, man, I fell asleep. I was drained, man. Had two streams because I was on the panel with Auntie longer, probably 9 to 10, 11 hours. He went on 13 rambling about LeBron being this and that and not like other shit. But people can support who they're going to support. I mean, to you guys, if you want to support that person, cool. Just know I'm not going to be over there because there's a certain individual trying to destroy our channel. I'm just keeping y'all heads up. If something happens, I ain't gonna say I told you so. You've been warned. Ain't no hate on you guys or you brothers, but just be careful, man, because they on that bullshit. I see something that I don't like, and hey, you don't want to be a part of that because I already seen it what they did to old boy over there. So let the women kill each other. Let them. If they kill each other, it's gonna remain that. Let them kill each other. That's my advice because when you have two women groups trying to kill each other, it's like the two men they're fighting over something. It's like Auntie says it's true, but Auntie don't understand that a lot of those females is going on. What's going on, Red? Salute. A lot of those two females, those groups, they don't mess well. And I've heard she got cussed out by, I always call it the slug over here, Bomb, right? I kind of have to agree with her, man. It's just, I get it. I mean, the content is decent, but I was wrong, man. I'm learning to stay on my square over here because these people are fake, man. Like, if you're in it for the money, I'm not fucking with you. Sorry, man. That's why I can't fuck with Angry Man like that. I'm neutral with him. I just let him have that. I have a different purpose. When I saw that list, that just lets me know. Yeah, same here, Red. That lets me know that list that DeAndre showed me over at BGS and all that, and I read that. That confirms I've been, and that's a great thing. To me, I'm kind of happy in a way because I already know who's who. So now half of those people, I'm cool. And that's just it. And that's just one of the things that I've seen. Like I think the whole purpose of this is like, yeah, people get they he's on broke, yeah. But that's just it. No, it ain't that red. I mean, you have a different purpose. I'm just saying people be begging. Like when I saw that channel, man, where it was going, I mean, I thought she was okay. But I'm looking at it like this. I'm like, how can you let someone dictate your channel like that? Like, I blame the host. I mean, shouts out to Wacky. I blame the host. Like the host supposed to be, supposed to be strong. But see, I get it. I mean, I'm new to this, the panel streams shit. It's just like I don't understand. You really don't need a co-host. Now I understand. Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. I mean that place. I'm talking about the certain individual. She shouldn't be named, but I see a pattern, man. But no cap. Yeah, I stopped messing with certain people. I've been rotating my subscription list, man. I do it all the time. I used to I used to subscribe a lot of people last year and I thought they was on that type of time. But the sad part is the so-called inconsistencies because you got a lot of people they just gonna hate each other, and I ain't with the beefs and shit. Them days is over. I used to do that in my um I used to do that when I was younger, but I stopped doing that shit when they had these new formats. But I'm learning the lesson because as a content creator, what's going on, Kane? Salute. It's best to study channels and just fall back and just don't be on panels as much. I mean, I was a panelist last year and it's so super easy. But as a host, I'm learning to be better with it now and screen people. And it's not good because I got to go back to the topics what I was talking about, and it actually helped. One thing I could say, I'm not worried about the list or anything. I mean, shouts out to those that's going to do great with it. We'll see if this is gonna come something good out of it. I mean, I'm not mad, and I think it's great. I think it's great for if the younger brothers like it, that's cool, and I have nothing against it. I think last night I was just trying to see where people's on with it, but the only ones that's probably gonna disagree, we already know certain individuals over at Bernard say take his name off the list. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see this week, and we're gonna see next week. This is a 2 week process. This ain't no 1 week. But that meetup is going to be interesting. You know, to me, to be fair, I'll tell you a secret. I'll tell you a secret. I'll tell you a secret. I know why they create the list. Aneurysm Nate and what's his name, Theo Waff, must have pissed these guys off. Because it had to be. Because I just think about this last night, and I'm scratching my head. What's going on, my V? Salute. I'm like, they must have really thought this out, and I think they're mad at them because they're Atlanta shit. And the cops, I know Kevin lives in Atlanta too. He lives in other places, but this is his main home. See, he has a lot of content. He's got certain houses, certain areas, but that's a whole nother topic. Oh, excuse me, suspicious sayings. I don't mess with him like that. But oh boy, Oblivion, the cosign, we call, y'all call it Obsidian, but I call him Oblivion because he's oblivious to everything. Ah, that's gonna be interesting. That is gonna be interesting because I want to see what they're gonna talk about. Yeah, that meetup, that's a good thing because I'm starting to see. But I saw that breakdown that DeAndre gave me. Yeah, they went after their throats, but man, it's just hey, we gotta see. Some people are just emotional, man. But I've learned something about people. Sometimes you can't just get mad about a list. You get used to it. You understand? Yeah, he's oblivious to shit. That's why I call him Oblivion. He's cowardly like that. And thank God I'm not a part of that because I can be, but I said to myself, nah, I haven't been here long enough in these newer spaces, so I let them have at it. And I'm not trying to be upset. I'm glad I'm smiling inside because I feel like that's a good relief. Because last night and that whole yesterday, I was kind of tight about a certain individual that I had to stop freaking on a lot of women's panels. I'm learning them a lesson. The only ones I like is melodies. I'm a little biased. I'm just saying. They can hate my ass all they want on the stream, but putting people's batteries in their back, telling them what to do, man, that's crazy. That's a form of control. That's being a yes person, like we call yes men over here. But it's pretty common in these spaces, black sectors. You gotta be careful with Duracell channels, somebody that has batteries in their back, doing the dirty work of a certain individual can't do it or fucking self. Coward shit. I mean, I'm learning a lesson, but I'm getting stronger with this content. So accept me frequent in different spaces from now on because I'm just saying I'm learning a lesson. I'm learning a lesson. But I have to get used to it, man, because one thing I could say, I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing. I can't worry about what they do on their channel because their channel ain't shit to mine. I talk about real shit. I don't talk about politics and doing because no, you just want that big unity bullshit. I don't give a fuck about that. Because 9 out of 10, we can't get along online. That's the first step. Second step, we can't even think for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have it's a mix. You gotta have unity in some degree. You gotta think for yourself. You gotta have a little pushback, and then we solve it. I mean, Jason said it yesterday on the after stream, and he said that, and he said, "I'm willing to work with these guys." To me, that's cool. I'm on that type of time sometimes, but sometimes you got to look at people from a side. Are they really about that? Are they really uh 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 the culture or helping? I mean, black folks, you can have some unity. I just don't want no big unity because sometimes when you have big unity talks, it usually goes left. Small unity matters. If you have a friend of 4 people, y'all want the same thing, y'all all come together, it builds over time. Then the big unity comes. See, big unity, that's the goal. Not the goal right now because we're not unified right now. We're fragmented as groups. Because what you have is you got individualists competing with each other over some silly shit. And I learned a lot from yesterday, and I think me and Auntie and DeAndre, we had some good pushback on the sports. We see we can get along. The men can do that. Now the ones that don't, we don't get along with, they on some bullshit. They ain't willing to work with. They're unreasonable. That can goes for men and women sometimes. Sometimes it's just people. But what I've learned about our people, it's always some underhanded shit. But I'm learning though, because years ago I'm not going through that again. I'm good. I get to the point that you pick and choose who you want. You don't cry about the shit, but it's gonna get to a point you're gonna have to look at people a certain way. And I've learned a lot from the last weeks talking to people, panels, and things like that. I try to be a good host as I can. I ain't gonna say I'm the greatest, but I gotta put my foot down sometimes. Yeah, they're very unreasonable, and I tried it. I tried that shit years ago. I learned a lesson. It can stab you in the back, but I'll tell you what panel I did enjoy that was co-ed was the for the record TV. I enjoyed the shit out of that panel, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I was on that panel, man, I was throwing my bullshit, being myself. We talked a little bit. It was fun. It was just a party, you know. Shouts out to Third Ward and that stream, man. That was a hell of a stream. Now I couldn't go on Red's panel because it was certain individuals that's gonna act crazy, so I wasn't even moved for that night. You know, I could have hopped on. I said, "Nah, let me stay in the chat and rest," because I was thinking about my streams for that next day. And I said to myself, I did two streams. I did an after stream. I did a Halloween stream. My Sunday chill. I got tired. I was drained as fuck. I think on the 8 hour mark, yeah, my brain went to sleep. I was tired as a motherfucker. I did too much yesterday. But Auntie with that long ass panel arguing about LeBron and shit. But yeah, man, Information Man had a good stream too. And shouts out to him, but he had some good people on there. I mean, could have had what, two streams? I just couldn't get on his panel because I was focused on me. You know, he had some good streams, but it was light. And shouts out to the brother too. But yeah, man. Those women channels, man, they love drama. Not a problem, man. Anytime. Those women channels love drama. But I've noticed something. Why do the men love that shit? Like, I can try with a few and learn from 'em a bit. The one I like is Melody's. I'm sorry. She's got the best ones. You got nice interaction. But a lot of people said you need more women. Not necessarily. There's women come through, they come through. They can challenge it. Oh, you did? Yeah, I saw that stream. I skywatched it. I was drained. I couldn't hit that link. I was so worn out by third one thinking about my stream. And it's kind of hard to bounce around like that. But that's the thing with me. I'm not trying to trip off of nothing. And I'm just like keeping it 1,000 with y'all. I'm learning for myself. So yeah, man. It's just like because I've been on your stream a couple times, Red. So I just got to rearrange some shames over here. So yeah, I don't have any exceptions. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, yesterday was a trip. I got a little tight, but I ain't gonna say I didn't. But one thing I learned about people, they claim one thing and say another, but but you let someone else dictate your channel. That's not good. And shouts out to what's her name? Nah, she pointed something out what I saw on that stream going after that individual. But she ain't gonna be named. She ain't gonna get no credit on this damn channel. Cause I know how she is. She's so fucking emotional. I feel sorry for her deep down. I ain't. It's no diss at her. It's just what it is. I see what I see, and that's not good. Cause a lot of times people like that, she needs the therapy, not the men. I mean, yeah, I'll say this: half of these dudes need therapy, but she's the main one. Something happened to her, and I agree with Nadia. That's sometimes you shouldn't laugh at that person. Just let them get their life right. and somebody's got to put her in a straitjacket or something. Because you can't be shaking your ass and then you claim you have a kid and you join the Mason group. I just can't. I can't fuck with you, man. It's no diss to that person, but why are you going to panels? You got a whole channel yourself. You can do some great content and get away from that shit if you're about productivity, but she wasn't. That's just a whole nother. So I'm not gonna get into that because all it is, people gonna be biased. They're gonna pick who they're gonna like because it's something I noticed. And yeah, oh boy, they got destroyed by those females, man. Those acronym group women. They destroyed the shit out of him. But it needed to happen. It needed to happen. That's what happened to me the other day. Oh, shoot, your videos is good. You keep doing that shit. You get some views, you get some subscribers. Pre-records, Red. Let me tell you something. That shit can can take you if you do it right. You gotta have a certain presentation. You're gonna be all right. Because everybody else, these things over here talking about politics. I'm talking about women in politics, which they shouldn't go together. We talk about politics and you have mayors and your shit. I respect that. One thing I don't respect, you let another person dictate your open discussions. That's not good. Don't let them dictate. Because what happens is, I've seen this before. I've seen this on the men's side too. I see this on the men's side. I've seen this a lot. When we do it, it's like he gone. He got to separate and get a new group. And then when the females do it, here's the thing: we don't hear about it until another female or another male that hangs with them. And shouts out to that person that came on that panel yesterday over T said they what you call it? Jay Sean said yesterday. Yeah, he said something that a lot of these women don't have careers like that. The guys that they're talking about is the guys hang them over there. So I learn something new every day. But I've known something, man. Like I'm okay with it. I know they probably streaming right now talking shit, but that's cool. That's all they gonna do is talk shit, ain't saying a goddamn thing. It's still garbage. If I was Nadia, don't even waste your energy on them, man, because it's just like the niggas. They want to be niggas. They want to be men so bad it's not even funny. I laugh at this shit inside. Deep down, I just like it's niggas, man. And that's what you get. That's what you get because think about black sectors. They always want to put somebody a battery in their back, a Duracell battery in the back. Here you go. Click. Next thing you know, I can't deal with it, man. And I learned that lesson the hard way too back in the day when I was younger. So I'm learning not to get emotional on these panels. Because panels have to be decent for me to join. So I'm not tripping because I'm very peculiar what type of content they talking about. If I'm subscribed to them or not. But I gotta see it. I am, but it's just something went left. You know what I'm saying? Like I was. I'm still am on certain people, but it happens, man. Like it's just I'm not gonna try to do that no more because I already know what time it is. It's a certain individual she got on her panel. I'm just not gonna fuck with it. I seen this a lot over at Kuda, so I already seen a pattern. That's my answer to that. I don't give a shit anymore because I'm on guillotine time right now because I'm studying this shit. You gotta fall back sometimes. Sometimes this one I will definitely fall back because I'm gonna be frequent less over there, so you're not gonna see me again. The trims can have that. The trims can have that. Yeah, what it do? Yeah, what's going on, man? I'm good, man. I am so good. What's going on, you elder? But yeah, man, like sometimes we already had that discussion. I mean, she had a good stream about let the men and do all this stuff. That's great. But 9 to 10, I'm done talking. Let's put the message out here and let the people do it. Let the younger generation do it. This is daytime. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here for people my age group and above. I'm gonna tell you why. It's for the younger generation because when I do these streams, that's for them to watch. so I could fall back and learn by myself. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have young people watching, that's a good thing. You're doing something. Because what you learn about YouTube, this is a standard. I'm saying, like, Google is promoting this. But yeah, that Halloween stream, I learned a lot. Well, streams are good, but but that stream last night, my clock was clean. I'm gonna tell you something. My brain was like just like that. But yeah, but you ain't gonna see me on that channel no more because I already know what time it is. Because anytime, see, they didn't like my recent last video, so I already know where they stand at. So it's a individual putting a battery in the back and whispering in the ear, trying to say, "Don't mess with that motherfucker." See, it's one of those things. I dealt with this in March. I see it coming. I see the dislike of me coming, and I smell bullshit from a mile away. And it's not it is the channel holder's fault. I'll give her 15. I'll say 10 to 15% of it is more so her blame, a lot of that shit to go on. But she knew what she signed up for. I knew what I signed up for. I'll tell you about me. I knew what I signed up for when you have certain people on panels. But here's a secret. I learned a lesson. I had a flat earther one time. I ain't gonna mention his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He has problem with educated Aries. That dude was a clown. And he was trying to challenge my shit as a host. So I had to cut that nigga off, man. Yeah, man. He put me in the algorithm. Thank you for that. But it happens. I had like a couple of trolls in my lifetime. I told you in pre-records. It's not fun, man. You have to be consistent with this content. And what's going on, educator salute. But that individual, man, he came through. If you watch one of my old shits, he was on there. Oh man, like I'm not even mad anymore. Yeah, it is good, Mike. It is. I love pushback. I love it. But apparently on that channel, oh my God, she will block anything under the sun as a moderator. I'm like, who does this shit? As a mod, at least you get rid of trolls. I put trolls in check. But god damn, like anybody that don't have, the moderation, the blue thing, I already know what time it is. No disagreement, man. Oh, last night, oh man. I mean, we was building last night. I think Wacky and the General got at it. Talk about that list. I'm not even worried about it. Yeah. See, Mike, you know what I'm talking. See, Mike, that happens. Look, that right there is why I left that channel, man. I'm gonna learn a lesson. We already know where they stand at, and it's cool. It's cool. I'm not mad. I'm just like, bravo, you picked your team. So I'm not trying to mess up what you got. I'm just gonna fall back. I'll take that. It ain't no L, no W on this one. No, I'm just gonna just leave and do what the fuck I do. I'm not gonna waste my time conversating with the opposite sex. And I'm learning to stay away from it. Shouts out to Ty City for that. People be abusing. Yeah, they abuse because they're shit moderators. They should go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. But they better not come this way. I'm not playing with you. I don't want no conversation with you. I'm done with you. Like I made it clear. I have a standard to hold. But yeah, man, because I study panels. I study people a lot. I've been on panels with certain individuals. And the way they host their panels is question what type of leadership you got. It's not just, out here, but online, it goes hand in hand. It all goes together. Because offline, you can be that person. I can meet you, like, oh, okay, you show me, okay, great. But online, you gotta behave a certain way, man. That's the problem. Yeah, that's why I don't give a whole lot of wrenches out. I mean, on this channel, yeah, it's blue right now, but imagine me getting a lot of trolls. I'm okay with. I wanted like, I don't want a BGS subscription height because at that point you got to control the chat room. But BGS, we already know PhD's got them. How long you been on YouTube? Oh, educators, I've been on YouTube since '07. I've been here for like decades. I've been on YouTube for 14 years, to be honest with you. This is my second channel. My first channel, I got flagged over some political shit. That's a long story. Me and Wacky would tell you about that sting op, about the Hebrew Israelites. They knocked us ass down. They put me on top of the list. I was saying some high powerful shit, and I paid for it, and I had to take it on the chin at that time. But this is when YouTube was the Wild Wild West. Okay, it's for censorship and all that. This is where they put the clamps on us, right? I came back this same year, 2012 in April, and this channel grew off, and I had to go to a different direction, get off that Hebrew shit, right? Similar to what you see now with the list what BGS put out. And I've already done that on this channel, so I'm good. I can create another one and just sustain shit. But a lot of people just don't, you know. I'm just being very careful who I frequent on panels because I pick the ones that have substance. You know what I'm saying? Like BMT's cool. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty cool. But I've yet to see anything better, you know, besides him and others in Art of New Style. That's the only ones I mess with. And mine's and Rashawn's. I'm still, as a host, I'm getting better. I've been on YouTube for like decades, bro. I've seen all the bullshit, seen all the smoke and mirrors, but the live streams is just make it worse. Salute, Juan G's. Yeah, man. I'm learning this as I go. Yeah. This stuff is not easy. You can self live stream and talk, and get some footage. If you're that person. Well, when I did panel streams, man, it's not fun. I mean, I struggled a little bit. I struggled a little bit. And that's not good. You know, when I struggled for real. Most people going live really have no content. Exactly. See, I have pre-records, Absalon. That's the thing. I can make content like that, get a tripod and have a camera and a setup like that. That's easy. And they don't have content. I'll learn what people have. I'm gonna start doing that. This month, I don't know. I may have to start do some pre-records. Self live streams are good. That's equals content. You can save your self live streams and just put them on the back burner. Cause I don't mind camming up and talking to y'all. That ain't this ain't nothing. This is just another way of just talking to y'all, get my feels off. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not worried about the next person, the next person, after the next person, after the next person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping off of that. A lot of people just mad because they want to be us. So I'm not really mad. And they don't have no content. I agree. A lot of people, they just, you know, I got to the point, Duracells and they batteries in their back. I just can't trust people that's fraudulent on here, claim they something that they ain't. I gave up. I gave up on people a long time ago. When it comes to politics, you got to be precise what you're doing. I get it, but I'm not gonna support that. When you have a certain individuals trying to derail shit, I'm not in the mood for that. Fuck them at that point. So it's gonna be less people I'm gonna frequent. I'm gonna pick channels that make sense. I'm gonna start picking channels that I like. That's out of this fucking space and won't have to learn to find something that's interesting. I want somebody good so I can replace their ass. So once I do that, I'm not fucking with them. And if they say that person's name in their chat, I don't say that channel is garbage. Don't waste your energy because it's been hijacked, man. I've seen too many good small content creators sell out to somebody that got more subscribers than me, but want to shit on everybody else and brag about money. I'm just sorry, man. You get tired of that after a while. The older you get, see, I'm in my 30s. I stopped caring about people, man. In my 20s, I used to do that. My 30s, I'm gonna start knocking heads loose, man. You got to. I'm in the algorithm right now. I'm coming for the sword, man. You got to be brutally honest about yourself because a lot of people ain't shit. They just want to be here to just stir up shit. I've noticed that too, and it's the audience fault too. They allow that to happen. So y'all didn't do nothing. She's gonna dictate, but it happens. People get turned off by that over time because what's coming down the pipe, I'm not tripping. We're gonna be fine, especially over here. I got to make my bones next month, but this month I'm not gonna make that many bones. It's gonna be outside a lot, streaming, talk about real shit, and just laugh at people and try to find content. I'll be on here, but as a panelist, I'm gonna be careful who I frequent because that's the main thing. Because in November this month, I'm gonna have fun. Oh, I'm gonna do streams. I'm gonna do streams. I'm gonna self live stream way more. Panel streams is just something I do for Thursdays. I'll write shit down. The Sunday streams, they're gonna be in the afternoon from now on. I feel like they're gonna be in the afternoon because I feel like when you do Sunday streams, they become a habit because they ain't gonna be no long ass Sunday streams. So yeah, man. The Sunday chill series is kind of really over. I'm gonna call it something else on Sunday. I don't know what stream. I'll have a playlist. I'm gonna call it something. And I don't know if I'm gonna stream from the morning or whatever. Subscribe supremacy. Yeah, Ty City say all the time. That's why I don't fuck with those people. And he's on that fucking list too. They're dead to me end of the day. It's war. It's what it is. And don't reach out to me. It's a waste of time. All right, I'm on a different type of time right now. So all these niggas ain't shit. I'm just gonna skywatch and just talk. I'm just gonna start roasting how pathetic your content is. I'm gonna start knocking heads off, man, and take their subscribers, man. Who listens to that bullshit? It's so easy, man. It's so easy to start doing content too. Self live streams is my content. I'm just gonna say it right now because I'm periodically outside. It's gonna be that way because I'm learning that that's the future of content right here. Panel streams is just something to talk to certain individuals, set it up, have a discussion with people. It's gonna be random, and I'm gonna move forward. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna be one of them days that do that. See, I'm learning how to use panel streams right now. This year it's a wash. I ain't worrying about the winter. Not worrying about that shit. Fuck winter is coming. Anybody can make their bones. It's the consistency of your messaging and whoever you help. Outside streams is where it's at. I'm sorry, man. That's in the fall. Take advantage. Take advantage of the fall right now. This is the last piece of the fall in November. When it gets to December fall, it's a totally different beast. It's gonna get cold. I'm gonna be suited up, booted up, whatever. I'm gonna be protected. And I'm gonna be healthy, man. Like you gotta have your content on par. See, when you do other streams, it's not good. So I can do pre-records all day and don't get many views. Takes time. Takes time. And I'm just like I'm looking at how I can do it. Yeah, man. I'm not even mad anymore because I think part of it is you deal with it, you stick with what you know, and that's the content I'm gonna bring. So again, a lot of people just gonna be seen as a little different. They like to be putting batteries in their back, try to conquest people, but man, I'm done talking about that list. That's just a small thing, and I'm just gonna stay on par with what I'm doing. So yeah, you're gonna see a lot of things going to happen in the next few weeks, and that's it. And I think Gino came on my first stream, and we talked about it. Yeah, boys getting ate up right now. It's funny right now, but yeah, people gonna have to learn. You gotta learn the hard way, man. They so fucking hard headed. I don't get it, man. You just gotta look at it for what it is. But I think last weekend was great for me. It's just a fallout happened that Sunday, so we already know what time it is. So I've been like that. So prior to that, I didn't want to challenge everybody. I'm not going to your weak ass panel. Ain't got time for that shit. And that's final. I don't care who watching this. I'm not fucking with nobody's panels to try to challenge somebody. Don't ever dare me to challenge you. You come on my panel and I'll destroy you. It's facts. If I don't like what you got to say, I'm gonna kick you off my fucking panel. Ain't got time for that fuck shit. Take that bullshit somewhere else. I'm done talking. It's guillotine season, man. And that goes for anybody. Like, I'm not gonna argue with your ass. It's a waste of energy. I got better things to do. And ain't come here for you. Come here for the certain people from the youth, learn about certain shit, and just drop my little message and my knowledge out. That's it. Outside of that, I'm just not fucking with everybody like that. I'm sorry, man. I've seen too much. And just do your content and move on. Because most people ain't gonna agree with what I'm gonna say, and I don't give a fuck what they say. I've been on that tip. I'm the most disliked in the sphere in black sectors, and I respect that. And I'm gonna stand on who I am. 'Cause a lot of these niggas, they just a waste of space, man. I can't wait till they vaporize their ass, man. And it's not my fault. It's on you. You made a decision. And don't expect me to come around. You've been warned. I'm done talking. And I just gotta put niggas on the bottom of my shoe. And once I treat you a certain way, I won't treat you like everybody else. I hold grudges. I'm sorry. That's just who I am. I'll forgive what you did, but I'll never forget, forget what you did. Yeah, you'll be forgiven in time, but I ain't forget what you did and how you co-sign that person. I seen it a lot, man. I'm done. Don't try to play games with me like that. And I'm not hurt by it. I'm just kind of like, I'm disgusted and I'm laughing at the same time. I'm like, y'all so fucking predictable, man. I don't talk my ears. Ain't nobody gonna watch this shit. I'm just gonna let the trams eat you alive. I'm not gonna help you next time. They gonna talk this shit. They gonna start clipping you way more. I encourage them to do it. Let's see what you made of. They're gonna retaliate back. So I'm out of it. I'm tired of being a peacemaker for niggas that ain't gonna appreciate my shit. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? I'm on that tip. Don't waste your energy over there. Once I treat you a certain way, don't ask me for help. Get a rope and just get over out of my face. I'm on that type of time, man. Because I know people. I know how people run on YouTube. Know how they think. I know niggas. I know black people that's real outside of this shit, but I know niggas. It's gonna be niggas, man. I study niggas, man. I treat y'all the same, man. Like, you gotta understand. A lot of people gonna fall off and not giving a fuck. I've seen this too many times. Well, I told y'all about the evergreen versus stagnation content, man. The concept still stands. Evergreen content is not fun. You take a lot of risks. I'm looking at the long game. I'm not looking at the short game. You niggas is looking at the short game. Want to have Duracell batteries in the battery in your backs, man. And then you wonder why people don't fuck with you in real life like that. Gonna be yes men and women. Yes, a boss and all that shit. But I'm not dissing nobody. I'm just saying that's in general. I've noticed that since March and last year and this year, probably in the fall months. And it's not changed. We ain't going nowhere. You niggas don't want to do shit. And I've been saying that. Oh, this winter, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fine this winter. I'll talk about something. It may not be popular, but I don't give a shit. I won't start throwing shots. Expect to see that on self live streams and probably winter streams. I'm not playing with y'all. Not playing with y'all this year. I'm glad I came back doing content because if I wouldn't have did content, I would have just ended this shit and not given a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Oh, salute JW. But yeah, I've seen enough. But yeah, Auntie, just be yourself, man. Like, just calm down and relax. I know old boy got destroyed by those things over there. And we'll be fine. But I'm not over there. The other channels. So we'll keep it at that. But yeah, I just want to come out here and talk to y'all because this is gonna be brief. It ain't gonna be like an hour. I'm just gonna knock this shit loose, and I'm just gonna be like, I appreciate everybody came through from JW, from all the way from Edge Carries, Supreme Metal, Sexy Red, Their Word, Mike V, Kane, Absalom, DeAndre, all the people that came through and Degenerate. Yeah, man. I'm just here to shoot the shit. But I might do another self live stream talk about something else. But this one is just something to get off my chest in the morning. So with that, I'm gonna say peace.